Hi, this is Kevin with iPlantables again. Now we're going to show you how you can use your iPad with your iPlantable. We've got this set up in desktop or collaboration mode. We may have a group of people sitting around that we want them to be able to actually have a safety meeting or be able to view this with 4 or 5 people from a regular conference room. So instead of having a projector up on the wall that just simply does that, you have the flexibility of using this device as well. So we're going to take that back down to what we consider workable angle, and the workable angle is usually around 45, but that's a personal choice as well. We're going to take that down, and I may want to watch a movie, but not really. I want to watch my Apple TV because this is something that I'm going to be able to use my iPad and its apps for the actual information piece. So I've got it connected up here to my actual screen using my embedded Apple TV. And then I just go up here to my actual iPad, turn it on, and now my iPad is simply up onto my screen. This is all done wirelessly, so you can do it very easily from any one of your applications that you have. It really doesn't matter. Let's pull up PlanGrid. Now the iPad has proven to be a very much a consumer device, and that's what makes it extremely popular. At iPlantables, we don't really care what device you use. It really doesn't matter. Whether it be an Android like we showed earlier or the ability to pull this up. And you can really use this to run a meeting from it. So instead of even having to have your PC or trying to connect to a PC at one of your client meetings, how cool is it, and we have customers that do this now, how cool is it to be able to walk in with your iPad and bring your iPlantable or have them come to your office. These particular iPlantables are mobile, so they're easily moved around. And now I'm able to actually orchestrate this information directly on my sheet, use the markup tools, and this would be for Adobe, this would be for any tool that you're going to use. One of the nice things about the iPad is it spurs a tremendous amount of creative development, and that's why people use the iPad. One of the challenges of an iPad, though, is trying to run the complete app through the Safari browser. It's one of the misnomers when people will tell you, well, we run on an iPad. We'll give you an idea of that. Our construction suite product actually ends up having a set of apps designed to be able to use them in that format so that each one is an individual item. The advantage of that is I'm not trying to run the whole program on my computer through my Safari iPad. So if I just want to go to a particular kind of app, I can simply click on that part of it. It's all synced to my database, and then I'm able to pull that up directly onto the actual device itself. So that eliminates the having to go back and forth with different devices and all of the problems that you typically can run into when you're trying to use multiple devices on a particular screen. iPlantables is a workstation. It's not just a monitor hung up on the wall. And that's what you have to sometimes discern when people say, well, we do this. Well, do you really? Because if you're not providing a powerful computer, and if you're not providing a complete workstation, then really what you're doing is you're buying something without a motor. And you know that as well as anybody does, because everybody's got to have an engine to be able to run it. If I knew my login here. Now I've got all of these tools available, and I'm going to use photo, and I'm going to take a photo. And the cool part is I'm not going to just simply take this back. I'm not going to just simply take this back and start emailing things to myself. That is now synced right directly to my project. So if I'm a field manager and I'm out in the field and I'm trying to take pictures with my phone or with my iPad or whatever the device may be, that now is synced directly to the project that I'm on my construction online. Way cool. The ability to take photographs in itself is not a fantastic idea. The ability to sync that information using your iPad or your Android phone or anything else then allows you to be able to use whatever device you want and then use each one of these tools that you see here. I've got dialogue, I've got a plan room, I've got logging, I've got a to-do list, I've got a schedule. All of the things that you're going to use when you get out into the field. So it's not a matter of everybody just trying to do what they want to do on whatever device. We sync it all back to the same project, using the iPad and the iPlan table as the communication pieces. Your iPad in itself is really a device just to manipulate the information, and that's what an iPlan table is as well, except that everybody can see it. An iPad, if you've worked with people in the field and they try to show you something on their iPad, you typically have to get pretty cozy with them. Why not just come in and put it up on your iPlan table and be able to share it with the whole group where everybody can see it, talk about it, and interact with it. So that's how you're going to use your iPad and Apple TV on an iPlan table. And this concludes this segment. Thank you.